You drink soda because you are thirsty. You drink soda because you are tired. You drink soda because it is there, in the fridge, at the gas station, at every restaurant. You have been drinking it so long, you do not even think about it anymore. But your liver thinks about it. Every single can. And right now, it is drowning. Soda is the #1 cause of the fastest growing health condition on Earth. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Not alcohol. Not fast food. Soda. One can delivers more fructose than your liver can safely process, forcing it to convert the excess directly into fat. Do that daily for years, and your liver becomes a fat storage unit instead of a detox organ. But here is what changes everything. The moment you stop, your body begins repairing itself almost immediately. Within days, your liver starts dumping stored fat. Within weeks, inflammation drops. Within months, your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and gout begins to fall. This is not about willpower. This is about understanding the fructose flood, what soda actually does inside you, and why stopping it triggers one of the fastest healing responses your body can produce. The fructose flood. Every can of regular soda contains roughly 39 grams of sugar, almost 10 teaspoons dissolved in liquid form. When you drink it, that sugar hits your bloodstream faster than almost any food could. No fiber to slow absorption, no protein to buffer the impact, pure sugar at maximum speed. Your blood glucose spikes within minutes. Your pancreas scrambles to release insulin. But here is what makes soda different from eating a cookie. Soda contains high fructose corn syrup, and fructose follows different rules. Your muscles cannot use fructose. Your brain cannot use fructose. Only your liver can process it. When a massive dose arrives all at once, your liver has one option: convert it to fat. This process begins within hours of a single can. The fat either stays in your liver or gets shipped into your bloodstream as triglycerides. This is not about calories. This is about overwhelming an organ that was never designed for this assault. The fat factory inside you. Think of your liver as a processing plant. Its job is to filter toxins, regulate blood sugar, and manage fat metabolism. When you drink soda, you dump a truckload of raw material at the factory door and demand it be processed immediately. The liver drops everything else to deal with the fructose emergency. For most of human history, fructose came from fruit, small amounts bound with fiber that slowed absorption. But a single 20-ounce bottle contains more fructose than several pieces of fruit combined. When the processing plant gets overwhelmed, it stores the overflow as fat, first in the liver itself, then around your other organs. This visceral fat is the most dangerous kind. It wraps around your heart, kidneys, and intestines. It releases inflammatory chemicals that damage blood vessels and promote insulin resistance. That belly you blame on aging? Part of it is stored soda. Quick checkpoint. Fructose in soda does not just add calories. It specifically overwhelms your liver's processing capacity, forcing emergency fat storage. This is not about eating too much. It is about eating something your body cannot safely handle in liquid doses. What happens in the first week? When you stop drinking soda, changes begin faster than you expect. Within 24 to 48 hours, your blood sugar stabilizes. The constant spikes and crashes disappear. That afternoon slump you blamed on needing caffeine, that was a sugar crash. By day 3 or 4, cravings start to diminish. Sugar activates the same reward pathways as addictive substances. Your brain expects regular hits. When they stop, you may feel irritable initially. This passes. By the end of the first week, many people notice 2 to 3 pounds lost on the scale. This is mostly water weight. Sugar causes fluid retention. And when intake drops, you release that stored water. Your face looks less puffy. Clothes fit looser. The scale moves before the fat does, but it is the first visible sign that your body is recalibrating. The liver reset. Here is the good news that makes this worth it. Your liver is the only internal organ capable of true regeneration. It can regrow even after losing 75% of its mass. This means the damage from years of soda is not necessarily permanent if you stop in time. Within 2 weeks of quitting, your liver begins processing the fat it has been storing. Triglyceride levels start to drop. Studies show measurable reductions in liver fat within 30 days of eliminating sugary beverages. Your liver shifts from accumulating fat to burning it. Insulin sensitivity improves as inflammation decreases. The processing plant starts catching up on its backlog. Your liver wants to heal. You just have to stop poisoning it. The diet soda trap. If you are thinking about switching to diet soda instead of quitting, listen carefully. Diet sodas contain 0 sugar and 0 calories. It seems like the solution. It is not. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose are hundreds of times sweeter than sugar. They light up your taste receptors with intensity sugar cannot match. Your brain receives the signal that something very sweet has arrived and expects calories to follow. When those calories never come, your hunger regulation breaks. Studies show people who drink diet soda regularly often gain more weight over time than regular soda drinkers. Artificial sweeteners disrupt your gut microbiome, the bacteria that regulate metabolism and appetite. They confuse hormonal signals that tell you when you are full. Some research suggests they trigger insulin release despite containing no sugar, priming your body to store fat from whatever you eat next. You switch to diet to lose weight. The diet soda may be why you cannot. The bone thief. Both regular and diet sodas share another problem: bone destruction. Colas contain phosphoric acid, which gives them their tangy bite. Phosphoric acid interferes with calcium absorption and may leach calcium from bones over time. Women who drink cola regularly show lower bone density in hips and spine. This effect appears independent of calcium intake. You cannot supplement your way out of it. Osteoporosis develops silently, then announces itself with fractures. The soda you drink in your 20s contributes to the hip fracture in your 70s. Ask yourself honestly, do you drink regular soda, diet soda, or both? If you switched to diet thinking it was safer, you traded one set of problems for another. Neither option protects you. The heart attack in a can. Cardiovascular disease remains the leading killer worldwide, and soda is a major contributor. A study following over 100,000 people for 2 decades found that drinking 2 or more sugary beverages daily increased heart disease death risk by 31%. The mechanisms stack. Soda drives weight gain, straining the heart. It promotes insulin resistance, damaging blood vessels. It raises triglycerides, building arterial plaque. It increases inflammation, destabilizing that plaque into heart attacks. The good news is equally dramatic. For every sugary drink you remove from your daily routine, heart disease risk drops 10 to 20%. Quitting a 2-can habit could cut your cardiovascular risk by 20 to 40%. Few single changes offer that much protection. The gout bomb. If you have experienced gout, you know it is one of the most painful conditions possible. Sudden, severe inflammation that makes walking unbearable. Gout occurs when uric acid crystals accumulate in joints. Here's the connection nobody talks about. Uric acid is a byproduct of fructose metabolism. When your liver processes large amounts of fructose, uric acid production spikes. Crystals form. Pain follows. People who drink 2 or more sodas daily have an 85% higher risk of developing gout. Eliminating soda can reduce flare-up risk by up to 75%. Your joints are being attacked by byproducts of soda metabolism. Remove the soda, remove the ammunition. The anti-nutrient effect. Soda does not just add harmful substances, it displaces beneficial ones. Every can takes the place of water your body needs, milk that provides calcium, tea with antioxidants, protein that maintains muscle. The phosphoric acid blocks mineral absorption. The sugar drives cravings that make healthy foods less appealing. The volume fills your stomach, reducing appetite for nutritious meals. Soda is a space thief. It takes room in your stomach, your calorie budget, and your daily liquid intake. Space that should go to nutrients that help you. It gives nothing back except damage. The 30-day transformation. After 1 month without soda, the changes become substantial. Insulin sensitivity improves. Liver fat measurably decreases. Triglycerides drop. Inflammation markers fall. Gut microbiome shifts toward healthier composition. Many people report clearer skin, stable energy, and better sleep. Cravings for sweets diminish as taste receptors recalibrate. After a month, fruit tastes sweeter. Vegetables become more appealing. Your palate adjusts, making healthy foods satisfying in ways they never were before. Breaking the dopamine loop. Quitting soda is hard because sugar hijacks your brain's reward system. When you drink soda, your brain releases dopamine, the same neurotransmitter triggered by drugs and gambling. Your brain remembers what caused the pleasure and creates cravings to repeat it. The more often you drink soda, the less satisfying each can becomes. You need more for the same effect. Classic addiction physiology. Cravings typically peak around days 3 to 5 and diminish by week 2. This is neurological, not a character flaw. You are not weak for finding this hard. Your brain has been trained to need this. The swap strategy. Complete deprivation often fails because your brain rebels against losing pleasure without replacement. The most successful approach involves alternatives that satisfy the craving for fizzy and flavorful without the fructose flood. Sparkling water with lemon provides carbonation without calories. Prebiotic sodas offer fiber and gut health compounds that mimic the experience without damage. Stevia-sweetened beverages provide sweetness without sugar. Kombucha gives fizz and probiotic benefits. The key is having something to reach for when cravings hit, something that satisfies the ritual without destroying your liver. The long game. After 3 months without soda, your risk profile has substantially changed. After 6 months, even more. After a year, your body has healed damage accumulated over decades. The liver regenerates, blood vessels repair, bones stop losing calcium, weight stabilizes lower, inflammation subsides. This is not about perfection. An occasional soda at a party will not undo months of progress. The damage comes from daily consumption. Eliminating the habit eliminates the harm. If you have been drinking soda for years, your liver, heart, bones, and joints have been paying the price. But your body forgives quickly. Stop the fructose flood, and healing begins immediately, not eventually. The can you do not drink today is the first step in a recovery that starts within hours. Your liver has been waiting for you to give it a chance. This is that chance.